Hey kids, it's Uncle Bill. How you doing today? Awesome. I'm doing great too. And you know what? I got a story. You like stories? I love stories. Today's story is an Aesop Fable, and it's called The Wind and the Sun. You ready? Here we go. All right. Now, once upon a time, the wind and the sun were arguing about who was better. And the wind said, I am the best. I blow coldness all over the world. I create hurricanes and tornadoes. I move clouds and I move people. I make so much mischief. I make the weather. I am the best. And the sun looked at him and it said, well, Mr. Wind, you might think you're the best, but I am actually the best. I make the planet warm so people can live. I grow flowers and trees and, yes, and palm trees too. Love that beach. And you know what else I do? I make the weather. I am the best. And I make you. And the wind said, really? Well, if you think you're so great, prove it. And the sun said, I will. You make the terms. And the wind looked around, and you know what he saw? He saw a man walking along in a coat, and he was walking on a road. He looked like he was on a long journey. And the wind said, all right, son, whoever can blow that coat or get the coat off of that man will be declared the best. Do you agree? And the sun said, yes. You go first. And the wind went down to where that man was, and he blew in his face a cold, cold wind. And he just blew at him, and he made it shiver and cold and icy. And the man held his coat on, and it flapped behind him really fast. And he just held on, and he walked into that wind. And the wind finally gave up, and he said, well, son, if you can do this, you will be the best. I don't believe you can, though. And the sun said, watch me. And he went out from behind the cloud he was hiding in, and he shone nice and warm down on the land and on the man. And the man got to feeling a little toasty in his nice wool coat. And he said, wow, it's really hot. It just all of a sudden went from freezing windy cold to nice and peaceful and hot. I'm taking my coat off. And he laid it over his shoulder and threw it over his back, and he walked along. And the sun looked at the wind and he said, who's the best? And the wind said, you are. Whatever. The end. Thanks for listening, everybody. Have a great day.